Hi, everyone. Welcome to Daily Revelations. I am so glad to be back. So we are starting Ruth 3 today, and we're going to dive into a lot of different things. I hope you found a lot of interesting things, insights as you looked at Ruth and Naomi a little bit and found out more about their character and about them as you marked their names and read through. Just to let you know, I kind of made a list here of everything that I found after I marked their names, and then I put these. Really found out that there's so much honorable behavior that they were exhibiting that really challenged me and my own walk. But that's not what I'm going to talk about today. Today, I'm going to talk about security, because as you'll know, in verse 1, Naomi tells Ruth, shall I not seek security for you, that it may be well with you? What was she talking about? I thought one thing. Then I went and looked up the Hebrew word that was used and translated into security. It's manawatch, and it means home, quiet, settled spot, a place of rest. Naomi wanted Ruth to have a settled life, and she was seeking God on how God was going to provide for Ruth in a way that Naomi couldn't. And so, as you'll see in this chapter, she has a plan, and it's God's plan, definitely. So I wanted to kind of dig into that, though, a little bit more about what do we do when we're looking for rest? Are we anxious about things and we just can't rest because there's too many thoughts and things going through our head that it just doesn't slow down? Are we so tired and weary that rest seems like when we do rest, we just collapse? And that's really not true rest. But then also, are we pursuing other things that we think will eventually, in the end, bring us rest? And really, they end up complicating things all the more. Well, there's Bible verses that go with that. So I want to just give those to you as we wrap up. Psalm 37:7 says, rest in the Lord and wait patiently on him. When we wait, that's where our rest is. When we just pull into God instead of saying, I'm going to get this fixed. I'm going to do this my way. And I'm going to be anxious about it until some solution comes about. Matthew 11:28, wonderful verse. Come to me, all who are weary and heavy laden, and I will give you rest. It's not that we will be able to pursue it. It's a gift. It's something that we can't receive until we come to God, receive it, and take what he has to give us as that rest. And the final one, Hebrews 3:6 says this: Christ was faithful in all that, in all his home as a servant, whose home we are, if we hold fast to the confidence and boast in a hope firm until the end. If not, then you will not enter God's rest. Jesus showed us how to rest, and it was to be a servant of God, to be obedient, to be faithful, and to wait on him. And because of that, security in God's home, heaven, that hope is where our rest truly comes from. And so I hope that encourages you today, that that rest is something that we have to change in our heart and our mind before we can truly rest. This world and all the things that it tells us will bring us rest are lies. But God's rest is faithful and true. So glad to be back. I'll see you again tomorrow. Hope you're enjoying Ruth 3. Bye, everybody.